What if everything you believed about your life, the world around you, and even reality itself was an illusion? Now imagine you had the power to change that illusion, to bend it, mold it, and completely reshape it, all by altering your thoughts. This wasn't just a hypothetical question for Jane Roberts. In 1963, her life transformed in a way she never could have expected. Out of nowhere, she began channeling a non-physical entity named Seth, and the wisdom she uncovered didn't just turn her life upside down, it shook the foundation of reality for thousands of people who've encountered Seth's teachings. Through books like Seth Speaks and The Nature of Personal Reality, Jane introduced the world to ideas that, even decades later, continue to expand minds and ignite profound changes in lives. The essence of Seth's message is astonishingly simple, yet immensely powerful. You create your reality with your thoughts, not just the way you see things, but the very fabric of your existence. Today, you're about to experience something extraordinary, the only existing footage of Seth speaking through Jane. Stay with us, because this might be the moment that shifts how you understand your life and the world around you forever. But before we dive into this transformative wisdom, take a moment to pause. Commit to this journey, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more insights into Seth's teachings. These ideas could be the key that unlocks the life you've been waiting for. Now let's dive deeper. Imagine this. Your mind is a projector, and reality is the screen. Every thought you hold, every belief you carry is like the reel of film running through the projector, casting its light onto the external world. What Seth revealed flips the common understanding of cause and effect completely on its head. The universe isn't something out there, happening to you. It's a mirror reflecting back the energy of your consciousness. Your beliefs shape the world you experience, not the other way around. Take a moment to let that sink in. Seth described the world as fluid, dynamic, an ever-shifting reflection of your inner self. Picture it this way. If you're playing a movie and want a different ending, you don't stand in front of the screen yelling at the characters. You change the film. The same goes for your reality. Change your thoughts, your beliefs, and the world around you transforms to match. It's not magic. It's the natural law of existence, as Seth explained it. This idea might feel overwhelming. After all, if we truly are creating our reality, what does that say about the struggles, the pain, the challenges we face? Seth doesn't shy away from this complexity. He teaches that our thoughts and beliefs act like a magnet, drawing experiences into our lives. Negative beliefs create limiting circumstances, while empowering ones can pave the way for joy, abundance, and growth. But this isn't just about personal gain. Seth went even further, suggesting that our collective beliefs shape the larger reality we all share, our societies, cultures, and even global events. It's a humbling thought. What if the world's troubles, wars, inequality, environmental crises reflect humanity's shared consciousness? And more importantly, what if we hold the power to change that? Seth's teachings challenge us to take a hard look at our beliefs, not just the surface-level ones, but the deep-seated ideas running on autopilot beneath our awareness. These beliefs act like filters, coloring how we see the world. Are your beliefs helping you, or are they holding you back? By becoming aware of them, you gain the power to rewrite your inner narrative, and in doing so, your external reality. But Seth didn't stop at beliefs. His teachings invite us to rethink not only how we see reality, but our very connection to the divine. Imagine that the concept of God, or the divine source, wasn't something separate from you, but something you are intrinsically a part of. Seth described this divine essence as all that is, an infinite, ever-expanding ocean of possibilities. And you, yes, you, are a drop in that ocean, inseparable from its creative force. This idea radically shifts our understanding of spirituality. It's not about worshiping a distant deity or waiting for external salvation. It's about embracing your role as a co-creator with the divine. Seth taught that all that is experiences itself through us, through our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Every time you think, every choice you make, you contribute to the ongoing evolution of this vast, interconnected consciousness. Think about the implications of that. You're not just a passive observer of life, You're an active participant in creation itself. And that's where Seth's teachings become deeply practical. By aligning yourself with this creative force, by tapping into the pure, unconditional love that underpins all existence, you can begin to access the boundless potential that resides within you. This isn't about escaping reality. It's about realizing that you are part of its design. What would happen if you fully embraced this idea? If you saw yourself not as someone navigating a pre-written story, but as the author of the narrative? It's an invitation to rethink your fears, your limitations, and the patterns that seem to repeat in your life. These aren't immutable laws. They're the result of the beliefs you've carried, often unconsciously, for years. And the moment you choose to change those beliefs, you start rewriting your story. Seth's teachings remind us that the answers we're searching for aren't somewhere out there. They've been within us all along, waiting for us to look inward and listen. This is where true transformation begins, not with changing the external world, but with changing how we perceive and interact with it. Now here's the real magic of Seth's wisdom. This isn't just theory, it's a guide to living. It's about using the present moment, this moment, to reshape not just your future, but even how you understand your past. According to Seth, time isn't linear. Past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously, like threads woven into a single, intricate tapestry. And the choices you make now ripple across all of them. Think of this moment as a doorway to infinite possibilities. Each thought you have, each belief you choose to embrace or discard, shapes the path you walk. Seth's teachings invite us to see every challenge as an opportunity, every setback as a chance to grow. And as we continue this journey, we'll delve even deeper into how this profound wisdom can change your life. Stay with me, because the next step in this exploration is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about time, reality, and your own potential. The journey is just beginning. Let's continue this journey into the profound transformative teachings of Seth, where every concept peels back another layer of what we think we know about life and reality. If time isn't a linear progression, if past, present, and future coexist simultaneously, what does that mean for how we make decisions, how we reflect on our past, or even how we plan for the future? Seth teaches that every moment of your life is like a point on a vast, interconnected web of experiences. Imagine all those moments existing side by side, not as a chain, but as an expansive field. What you think of as now is simply the thread your consciousness is following at this moment. It's the lens through which you're choosing to view the web. And here's the revolutionary part. You can shift that focus. You can, through your present awareness, influence not only your future, but also how you perceive and interact with your past. This isn't just an abstract philosophical concept. It has profound practical implications. Think about the regrets you've carried, the mistakes you've replayed in your mind over and over. According to Seth, those moments aren't locked away in a vault labeled the past. They're alive, accessible, and malleable. By changing how you think about those experiences in the present, you can effectively rewrite their impact on your life. For example, let's say you're haunted by a moment where you failed to meet your own expectations or hurt someone you love. The guilt or shame attached to that memory can feel like a weight you're doomed to carry forever. But what if you saw that moment not as an unchangeable fact, but as an opportunity for growth and understanding? By shifting your perspective in the present, you free yourself from the grip of regret and open up space for forgiveness, both for others and for yourself. This perspective on time challenges everything about how we think, but it also empowers us. Each moment becomes a portal, a chance to heal, to grow, to choose a better outcome. Seth encourages us to embrace this power, not just to improve our lives, but to deepen our understanding of who we are. Think about it. If all time exists at once, then every choice you make sends ripples not just into the future, but throughout the entire field of your existence. The decisions you make now are reshaping the narrative of your life, not just forward but backward as well. This idea invites you to let go of the fear of wrong choices. Every path you take opens new doors, and even the ones you didn't take, the what-ifs that linger in your mind, still exist as parallel realities. Seth teaches that these alternate versions of yourself, these paths not taken, aren't lost. They're alive in the grand scheme of existence, and you can learn from them. You can tap into their wisdom, their experiences, their insights. It's as though your consciousness is a radio receiver, and by tuning to the right frequency, you can connect with the you who made different choices. Maybe that version of you has something valuable to share, a lesson that can help guide the path you're on now. How do you do this? Seth suggests visualization as a tool for exploring these alternate realities. Imagine a major decision point in your life, a fork in the road where you chose one path over another. Picture the other path, the one you didn't take, and try to sense what that version of you might have experienced. This isn't about dwelling on regret. It's about expanding your awareness, understanding that your potential extends far beyond the choices you've made so far. Now let's bring this back to the present moment, the here and now, where your greatest power lies. Seth emphasizes that the present is the point of power. It's the only place where you can truly act, think, and create. By fully immersing yourself in the now, you tap into the creative energy that shapes your reality. This is where transformation happens. But how often do we let the present moment slip away, consumed by thoughts of the past or worries about the future? How often do we miss the opportunity to harness this power because we're too distracted by what might have been or what could be? Seth encourages mindfulness as a way to reclaim the present. Pay attention to the sensations of your body, the rhythm of your breath, the texture of the world around you. This simple act of awareness grounds you, pulling you out of the endless chatter of the mind and into the moment where real change can occur. And this isn't just about personal growth, it's about connecting to something greater. Seth describes the present as a meeting point between your personal consciousness and the collective energy of all that is. When you're fully present, you're not just shaping your own reality, you're contributing to the expansion of universal consciousness. Every thought, every choice, every emotion becomes part of a larger cosmic process of creation. Seth's teachings also remind us that this creative power isn't limited to our individual lives. It extends to the world we share. The collective beliefs of humanity shape the reality we all experience. Think about the challenges facing our world today: conflict, inequality, environmental crises. What if these aren't just external problems, but reflections of the collective consciousness? What if, by changing our own thoughts and beliefs, we could contribute to a shift on a global scale? This idea isn't about placing blame. It's about recognizing the immense potential we have to make a difference. Every positive thought, every act of kindness, every moment of understanding adds to the energy that shapes our shared reality. And just as individual change starts with awareness, collective change starts with each of us choosing to think and act with intention. Imagine a world where more people embrace this perspective, where we saw ourselves not as separate individuals, but as interconnected creators. What kind of world could we build if we believed, deeply and collectively, in possibilities like peace, abundance, and harmony? Seth's teachings remind us that this isn't a dream, it's a choice. And it starts with the thoughts you hold in this moment. The power to create, to heal, to transform isn't something you need to search for. It's already within you. It always has been. As you sit with these ideas, let yourself wonder, what will you do with that power? What kind of reality will you choose to create? The journey is yours and it's just beginning. Let's take this exploration even deeper. If you are the architect of your reality, shaping your world with every thought, every belief, every emotion, what does that mean for how you approach the biggest challenges in your life? The choices you make today, the beliefs you hold right now, aren't just shaping the future. They're rippling across the vast tapestry of your existence, touching every moment past and present. This realization isn't just a call to action. It's an invitation to completely rethink how you approach every aspect of your life. Seth's teachings offer us something extraordinary, a practical guide to navigating life as a conscious creator. But with this power comes responsibility. If you truly are shaping your reality, then every thought you allow into your mind matters. Every emotion you hold influences the world around you. This isn't about perfection or suppressing so-called negative feelings. It's about awareness. It's about choosing, moment by moment, to align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you want to create. Think of your mind as a garden. Every belief, every idea, every passing thought is a seed. Some seeds grow into flowers, others into weeds. The garden doesn't discriminate. It simply nurtures whatever you plant. This is how the universe works. It responds to the energy you project without judgment, reflecting your inner state back to you as external experiences. If you want to change what's growing in your garden, it starts with choosing the seeds you plant. But here's the beautiful thing. The universe is infinitely forgiving. If you've spent years planting seeds of doubt, fear, or limitation, you can choose to plant something different, right now, in this very moment. Seth's teachings remind us that it's never too late to change. The power of creation is always available to you, waiting for you to claim it. Take a moment to reflect. What kinds of seeds have you been planting in your garden? What beliefs have been shaping your reality? Are they beliefs that empower you or ones that limit you? Seth encourages us to be honest with ourselves, to look closely at the stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we're capable of. And if those stories don't serve us, we can rewrite them. This process isn't about ignoring the difficulties of life or pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing that even in the midst of challenges, you have the power to choose how you respond. You have the power to shape your perception and, by extension, your experience of reality. Seth also teaches us that emotions play a crucial role in this process. Your thoughts are like the blueprint for your reality, but your emotions are the fuel that brings it to life. Think of emotions as the energetic charge behind your thoughts. A fleeting idea without emotional energy might pass unnoticed, but a thought charged with strong emotion, whether positive or negative, becomes magnetic. It draws experiences into your life that match its vibration. This is why Seth emphasizes the importance of aligning your emotions with your intentions. If you want to create abundance, it's not enough to simply think about it. You have to feel it. You have to imagine, with as much clarity and emotion as possible, what it would feel like to already have the life you desire. This emotional alignment is what bridges the gap between thought and manifestation. Of course, this is easier said than done. How do you feel abundance when your bank account says otherwise? How do you feel love when you're facing loneliness? Seth's answer is simple but profound. Start small. Focus on the things in your life, no matter how small, that already align with the feelings you want to cultivate. Gratitude is a powerful tool for this. By appreciating what you already have, you shift your focus from lack to abundance. And that shift, even if it's just a small one, opens the door for more of that energy to flow into your life. Now let's take a moment to talk about something even more mind-bending. The idea that you are living not just one life, but many. According to Seth, every decision you make creates a new version of reality, a parallel dimension, where a different choice leads to a different outcome. These parallel realities aren't just theoretical, they're real, unfolding alongside the one you're currently experiencing. This idea might seem overwhelming at first, but it's also incredibly freeing. It means that you are never truly stuck. The path you're on is just one of countless possibilities. And while you can't go back and undo the choices you've made, you can connect with the wisdom of those parallel selves who took a different path. Seth suggests that by quieting your mind and opening yourself to intuition, you can tap into the experiences of these alternate versions of yourself. Imagine being able to access the insight of the you who chose a different career, pursued a different passion, or handled a relationship in a way you now wish you had. This isn't about living in regret or longing for what might have been. It's about expanding your awareness and understanding that every choice contributes to the greater whole of your existence. As we explore these ideas, let's return to the present moment, where all your power resides. Seth reminds us that the present isn't just a fleeting point in time. It's the intersection of all possibilities. The choices you make now ripple out across your entire existence, shaping your future and reframing your past. One of the most powerful ways to harness this moment is through mindfulness. By focusing your attention fully on the here and now, you connect with the creative energy that fuels all of existence. This isn't just about being present in a general sense. It's about being intentional. It's about choosing moment by moment to align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you want to create. For example, let's say you're facing a difficult situation, maybe a conflict at work or a personal challenge that feels insurmountable. Instead of reacting out of fear or frustration, take a moment to center yourself. Breathe deeply. Remind yourself that this moment is a choice point. How you respond will shape what comes next. By approaching the situation with clarity and intention, you shift the energy around it, opening the door for solutions and opportunities to emerge. Seth's teachings remind us that life isn't something that happens to us, it's something we create, moment by moment, thought by thought. The power to change your life isn't somewhere out there, it's within you, right here, right now. And as you embrace this truth, you begin to see the world in a completely new light. So what will you do with this power? What kind of reality will you choose to create? The possibilities are infinite, and the choice is yours. Stay curious, stay open, and remember, you are far more powerful than you realize. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean of possibilities. Each wave represents a moment in time, a choice, or an opportunity stretching infinitely into the horizon. Seth's teachings remind us that this ocean is your life, not just the life you see in front of you, but the countless realities that exist alongside it. Every decision, every thought you've ever had is like a ripple in this ocean, shaping not just your present, but every potential future, and even how you perceive your past. This perspective isn't just philosophical, it's a call to action. When you understand that your reality is created from within, you realize that you hold the power to rewrite the script of your life. And the best part? You don't need to wait for some monumental shift to begin. The smallest changes in thought, belief, or perspective can set off a cascade of transformation. But how do we apply this? Let's take a closer look. Seth emphasizes that our inner dialogue, the constant stream of thoughts running through our minds, acts as the blueprint for our external experiences. Think of this inner dialogue as the narrator of your life story. What kind of story are you telling yourself? Is it a tale of struggle and limitation, or one of growth and empowerment? Many of us operate on autopilot, letting old patterns and beliefs dictate our reality. Seth challenges us to become conscious of these patterns, and more importantly, to question them. If your inner dialogue is filled with phrases like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," stop and ask yourself, is this belief serving me? Where did it come from? And is it really true? By simply becoming aware of these thoughts, you take the first step toward changing them. But awareness alone isn't enough. You have to replace those limiting beliefs with ones that empower you. Affirmations are a powerful tool for this, and they're not just empty words, they're declarations of your intent to create a new reality. When you say, "I am capable," or "I am worthy of success," you're planting seeds of possibility in your subconscious mind. Over time, these seeds grow, reshaping not only how you see yourself, but also how the world responds to you. One of Seth's most transformative teachings is the idea that emotions are the fuel behind manifestation. Thoughts are like the blueprints for your reality, but emotions are what bring those blueprints to life. This means it's not enough to simply think positively. You have to feel it. You have to embody the energy of the reality you want to create. For example, let's say you want to attract abundance into your life. Instead of just thinking about wealth or visualizing money, focus on the emotions associated with abundance. What does it feel like to be financially free? How does it feel to wake up without the weight of financial stress? Immerse yourself in those feelings as if they were already real. By doing this, you align your energy with the reality you want to create, making it easier for that reality to manifest. But what about the challenges we face? What about those moments when it feels like everything is working against us? Seth reminds us that these challenges aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities. Every obstacle carries a lesson, and every setback is a chance to grow. When you shift your perspective to see challenges as part of the creative process, you take back your power. You stop being a victim of circumstance and become a conscious participant in the unfolding of your life. Now let's delve into one of the most mind-expanding aspects of Seth's teachings, the concept of parallel realities. What if the version of you sitting here, listening to this, is just one of countless versions. According to Seth, every decision you make creates a new branch of reality. These branches aren't imaginary, they're real, existing alongside your current experience. Imagine a version of you who took a completely different path, a career you didn't pursue, a relationship you didn't explore, a move you didn't make. Those versions of you are living out those alternate realities right now. And here's the fascinating part. You can connect with them. You can access the wisdom and experiences of these parallel selves to guide you in the life you're living now. How? It starts with quieting your mind and opening yourself to intuition. Seth suggests exercises like visualizing a major decision point in your life. Picture the road you didn't take. Imagine what that version of you might have learned, experienced, or discovered. Then listen. Insights may come as flashes of intuition, a sense of knowing, or even subtle shifts in your perspective. This practice isn't about regret or longing for what might have been. It's about expanding your awareness. By connecting with these parallel realities, you gain access to a reservoir of knowledge and creativity far beyond your current experience. But perhaps the most empowering aspect of Seth's teachings is the reminder that all your power lies in the present moment. The present isn't just a fleeting point in time, it's the nexus of all creation. It's where your past, present, and future converge, offering you the opportunity to reshape your entire existence. When you focus your awareness fully on the present, you align yourself with the creative energy of the universe. This is where transformation happens, not in the distant future or the long-forgotten past, but right here, right now. Seth describes the present as a doorway, a portal to infinite possibilities. By stepping through that doorway with intention, you unlock the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. One way to harness this power is through mindfulness. When you pay attention to the sensations of your body, the rhythm of your breath, and the world around you, you anchor yourself in the now. This simple act of presence creates a space where new possibilities can emerge. Another tool is visualization. Seth encourages us to use our imagination not as a place of escape, but as a workshop for creation. Spend time each day imagining the life you want to create. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel it in your heart, and then carry that energy with you throughout your day. The journey of creating your reality isn't always easy. It requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to face your own thoughts and beliefs. But the rewards are immeasurable. As you align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you want to create, you'll start to notice subtle shifts in your life. Opportunities will arise seemingly out of nowhere. Relationships will deepen. Challenges will transform into stepping stones. And perhaps most importantly, you'll begin to see yourself not as a passive observer of life, but as its creator. You'll realize that the power to change your life isn't somewhere out there. It's within you, waiting for you to claim it. So as we wrap up this exploration of Seth's teachings, take a moment to reflect. What kind of reality do you want to create? What beliefs will you choose to hold? What thoughts will you plant in the garden of your mind? The answers are yours to discover. You are far more powerful than you realize. The journey is yours and it begins now. Step into your power, embrace the infinite possibilities that await you, and create the life you were always meant to live. The choice is yours.